Alright, continued from earlier. Where were we at?
Tub explosion.
Oh yeah, we talked about the tub explosion. That was pretty funny. So Sarah's the first person to use the tub and destroy it.
You didn't have the door set down.
Oh yeah, one of the nurses didn't install the door correctly, so I had to just unhook it and then sit it back on, and then it was fine. So tub worked from then on out, but we had water everywhere. It was a fiasco. And then what happened? Okay, when we got checked in at the hospital, Sarah was they called her 5 to 6 centimeters dilated, right? Do you even remember that? You don't even remember that, do you? She walked down the hallway. They checked her again. They said that she was 7 to 8. And about an hour after that, they said that she was 9. So by probably about 9:45 or 10, you were 9 centimeters. And little did we know at that point that you would be 9 centimeters dilated about 6 hours later. So what happened then, Sarah?
Started pushing, and nothing was happening.
So the midwife said that you had what?
A lip of cervix.
So you had a lip of cervix left, and for some reason you didn't dilate past 9, past that lip of cervix, right? And so what'd you do?
I had my water broken to see if that would help,
Yeah, that's right.
and that didn't.
No, we got the baby a little bit lower, but it didn't get it past that lip, right? So it helped in some ways. It just didn't help the way we thought it would. And then what else?
Just kept trying to push.
So you wanted... What they said was, since the water breaking didn't help, get that lip out of the way.
Tried to move it manually sometimes.
They did try to move it manually themselves, and they didn't want to force it too much at that point. And then they said after they tried to move it manually and they couldn't do it, that you probably just need more time to get fully dilated, right? And so then what did you...
I tried to do more contractions without pushing, but it was hard.
It was very hard, right? Okay, and then what did you do?
Ended up doing a shot of a painkiller.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't get any rest in between the contractions.
Yeah, the contractions were right on top of each other at that point. Your body was ready to have a baby, but your cervix wasn't. You still had that lip of cervix left. So we had one tiny little shot to just get you a little bit of rest in between contractions, just take the edge off a little bit, right? And then, so you went for probably another hour to an hour and a half after that. And then they came back and checked you, and what did they say?
I don't remember. Well, they were able to move the lip finally.
Well, at that point, they hadn't moved the lip. And they said, we don't think the lip is moving. You're going to have to, what? Push through it.
Position changes?
We did a bunch of position changes. We tried a bunch of positions and things like that while you were waiting to try and get the cervix to dilate just a little bit more. And then what did the midwife come in and say?
Push through it?
Yeah. She said, I don't think this lip is moving out of the way because you've been at 9 centimeters for 6 hours. So I think we're just going to have to try and push through it. And what'd you do?
Tore up everywhere.
No, you pushed through it. You pushed through the cervix, and then what happened?
She was able to move it eventually.
Yep. Well, you pushed one way, she pushed the other way. It was a tag team effort. You pushed through that. Was it hard? Was it really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I believe you.
Look at this fat head that had to come out.
It has a fat Schulteis head. Patrick does for sure. I'm sorry, I already apologized like 17 times for that. So what happened next?
Took forever to get his head out.
So you kept pushing after you got past the cervix, and you could almost see head right away, right? Once you got past it.
Yeah, but very little.
Yep.
For it seemed like forever.
Oh, what was that? What was that? Almost sounded like a Bridgie bark.
Random barks.
Random bark. So what happened after that?
It just kept pushing him out.
Mm-hmm. And then, what'd you do once you could see his head?
Come out.
You pushed harder? And then once his head was out, what'd you do?
Push his body up.
And then once his body was out, what'd you do?
Held him.
You grabbed him and held on to him. And then do you remember what it was called, the type of birth that you had yesterday?
Lotus birth.
Tell the world what the lotus birth is.
It's where the baby, the cord, and the placenta are all come out attached.
Outside of the mama. Without any clamping or cutting.
So he got all his blood.
Yep, so he got all of his blood smooshed back into him once Sarah delivered the placenta.
He's snorting.
He's kind of nasally today. So what else, cutie?
And he was looking around everywhere and lifting his head.
Yep. And you got him to breastfeed pretty quickly?
And he already needs a haircut.
Yeah, he was born just like his dad. Full head of black hair.
And already filled 3 diapers.
Oh my gosh, that's right. In true Schulteis fashion, filled 3 diapers already. Not even a day old. Hospital said, we need to see 1 diaper. We gave him 3. And we're not done yet. He's already overachieving, Sarah. Already exceeding expectation.
He got a 4.0 on his newborn score.
Yeah, what was his newborn APGAR score?
9 out of 9.
There you go. What a good baby. Well, what else do you want to tell the world, Sarah? What else do we need to document about this? Do you want to have another kid?
Not yet.
Not yet. But will you?
Probably.
Overall, did you enjoy the experience?
I don't know, that wasn't that fun.
Would you do a natural childbirth again? Was it worth it?
Yeah.
Were you happy that you did it after you had your baby? You were? Good. I was very happy that you did it as well. You did an excellent job. I was very proud of you. You were a real trooper. And I love you. And Patrick.
He had a doula and a photographer.
Oh yeah, and he had a doula to help out. She was great. Audrey was amazing. I told her yesterday that she was worth her weight in gold, and that meant every word of it. She was fantastic. And then Carrie was there to document his photos, which we will be seeing later. And what else?
We took the placenta home because we're hippie crunchy.
Yep. Your mom came up to the hospital and picked that up.
So we can encapsulate it.
Yep. And then we called everybody to let them know last night.
He's been snoozing all day.
And he's such a snoozer. He's an expert snoozer.
Like his mama.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's it for our first little family vid to document what's going on.
I hope this doesn't go on YouTube.
It's going on YouTube.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.